reach you success.
Our Liberian new star, 104 players. Our Liberian new star, get 104 players. Our Liberian new star, 104 players. Our Liberian new star, get 104 players.
The Liberian people reach you success. Our Liberian people reach you success.
Our Liberian people reach you success. Our Liberian people reach you success. Wherever you play, wherever you go, the Liberian people reach you victory, victory, victory.
Victory! Star gave us victory.
Star gave us victory. Star gave us victory. Good morning. Welcome to Super Sports on ELBC Radio. We are here this morning for 60 minutes, bringing you all the latest sporting developments the world is talking about. We will take you around the four corners of Liberia before sailing with you to the rest of Africa and then to the rest of the world. So if you can't beat the experience, just join in. My name is Kolubas, and today is August 10, 2024. Coming up on the Super Sports this morning, Liberia ends participation at the Paris Olympics empty-handed, but there are lots of positives, says Coach Sion Cooper. Our determined girls still keeping their determination at the WAFU Zone A competition in Sierra Leone, where we'll be talking about that. Montserrat County District number 7 wins first district league. We say hats off to them. And the world is mourning with Africa the death of former CAF president Issa Hayatou. Also, Camilla will pay tribute to fallen colleague Trojan Molikia Zulu, Rio Ronaldo. We will continue our conversation of Liberian football this morning on the program. Senior female professionals president Edmund Glasgow will sit on the platform to talk, to take the hard questions about Liberian football. Please stick and stay with us on 99.9 FM and on our social media page, the LNTV Liberia Live. Welcome back to Super Sports. If you are just joining us, and we want you to stick and stay with us as we roll out the developments in the world of sports for you right here on Super Sports.
So kicks up and the goalkeeper. Oh! Let's just give it a goal. This is unbelievable. Everton score. Right on the dead of the match.
For some accountable reason, the goalkeeper doesn't pick the cross. I don't know what was he doing. It's unexplainable. What was goalkeeper Andrew Yeti doing?
Well, Super Sports on the 99.9 FM this morning right here. Let's clear the decks and then we can quickly join our guest who's already seated with us. Liberia's sprinter Ebony Morrison failed to make the final in the Paris 2024 women's 100-meter hurdle final as she was disqualified after tumbling over the 8th hurdle. The African champion was lined up against world record holder Tobi Amusen from Nigeria, who finished third in the heat and failed to make the Olympic final as well. The officials disqualified Liberia from the race on a route TR 22.6. Clemmy Morrison did not completely clear each hurdle. U.S. hurdler Grace Stark and Bahamian hurdler Tiffany Charlton placed top 2 in the heat and will move on to to compete for the Olympic gold in the finals. Well, this means Liberia's participation at the 2024 Olympics is over, with a final place in the men's 200 meter, something to cheer about. And we say, well, it will get better, and we hope we can take a word from Ebony, and that's Ebony and Team Liberia there in the Team Liberia. They are still in the Paris, France. We hope to take a word from Ebony after that. Okay, let's see if we can just hear a few words from Ebony yesterday. Sorry about the team son in the background, trying to get Ebony on this morning to cheer her reaction after the she did not just make it, but she managed to make a comeback, reaching the semifinals after she finished 6th in the first round. But then she fell and she was disqualified. This is what she had to say. Oh, sorry.
Not pressed, but I tried to, hit my second acceleration in the race. But my trail leg wasn't moving fast enough to move with me, so I caught the hurdle. That's a part of the race. It's hurdles. So, either you're going to go over them or you're going to go through them. I just happened to go through it this time. I have some scrapes, but bones are fine and no muscle tears or anything. So it's just the skin got a little scraped up. So it was just a blessing to, have my people here with no COVID, and have my grandmother see me compete on the world stage. It was for a long time just me, my grandma, my mom. My mom, passed away when I was in college. So I know she's looking down on me, so proud. I'm not upset at what happened. I just know that it's part of the game. And like I always say, my famous quote, keep chopping at the tree, eventually it's going to fall. So I went out there and gave my best effort. I can definitely say that. Now we have added world championships every year, so it's a big championship to look forward to. And this one coming up is going to be back in Tokyo. Our team has expanded, so I'm excited to see what all of our girls are going to do. I'm excited for our 4x1. We missed out by one spot making it to the Olympics, but we're going to work out some kinks, get that popping. I'm going to continue to work on my speed, work on my form, and come back even better. I want to say thank you so much for believing in me. It means so much. I heard some of the fellow Liberians in the stands cheering for me as I walked out, and it just made me feel so happy and so proud. Please continue to support me. Continue to support our team because we're growing. We're getting even stronger. I want y'all to know that every time I step on the track, I give my best effort, and that's all we're going to continue to do. We love you all so much, and thank you for continuing to be in our corner no matter what.
Well, Ebony there in conversation after yesterday's activities in Paris. Well, we say hats off to her and the rest of the team. Well, Egyptian Olympic wrestler Mohamed Kesu Ibrahim has been arrested in Paris for alleged sexual assault. The Paris prosecutor's office released a statement saying on 9 August, a man from Egypt who was a wrestler in the Olympic delegation was arrested in front of the Ozi Cafe. It is understood he was arrested for allegedly touching the buttocks of another customer at the cafe, and the Egyptian Olympic Committee, or the EOC, named him, and they added he would be investigated by its ethics committee. Botswana's Letters Tiboko claimed a surprise. He's the guy who defeated our Liberian sprinter, Joe Fambole. And we will also bring you the voice of Joe Fambole right here on the program after, finishing 7th. And this is what he had to say to the to Super Sports after the game.
I felt really good in warm-ups. I didn't do what I did in the semis. Lane 9 was a good lane. Today just wasn't my day. I'm not going to beat myself up too bad. I'm a competitor, I'm an athlete, so I'm always going to do well. I know that I can go faster. It just has to click. It all comes with experience. It's one bad race. Unless it was the Olympic final. I was in the Olympic final. I always talk about how we don't train to lose, and I know that I can go fast. It's just hard seeing that I didn't respond in this race like how I normally do. But like I said, it just comes with experience. I'm 22. Some might say that's old, some might say that's young. Finish the season out, rest. Also, man, as I'm going through this journey, support me now and then let me after. But I'm just not going to dwell on it too much because I can't change it. If I did, I would have not been in this situation.
Joe Famole there. We see ourselves to Team Liberia there in the Olympics. We hope they. You heard Ebony she said. It's some motivation. District number 7 scored 7 goals to win the LFA Maserano District League for the first time. District 7, who were given his key when they saw District 2 come from 2 goals down to force a 2-2 draw, managed to stay on the Taste Cup glory for the first time. District 7 defeated District 2 5-4 in penalty kicks, and the man who won the tournament's most valuable player, entertaining Carnes Cole, missed that decisive penalty for District 2 to help District 7 celebrate their first win of the competition. The LFA District League final took place at the ATS in front of a huge crowd, especially folks coming from District number 7. Liberia women football champions Determined Girls dream of booking a qualification to the 2024 AFCON's Women's Champions League was delayed Thursday with a 2-1 defeat. Determined Girls, who needed all 3 points to qualify to the mouth-watering competition in South Africa, were beaten 2-1 Thursday by host Wimo Queens of Sierra Leone. And that defeat means Determined Girls will have to win injury of Mandina of Senegal in their last fixture this weekend, and a win for the Sierra Leone team gives them plenty of hope in qualifying to the AFCON's Women's Champions League, as the Queens are now seated in second place on 5 points with their last game against bottom of the table Red Scorpions of the Gambia. And the Red Scorpions themselves got some hope of qualifying on Thursday as they defeated favorite AS Mendy of Mali 1-0 to register their first win. Determined Girls' failure to win their last match could help Wimo Queens to advance if they can take a win against the Red Scorpions. So it's going to be entertaining and serious this weekend as we clamor the LFA. That's the WAFU competition there in Sierra Leone. That's in Bo City. All right. Issa Hayatou, the long-serving former president of the Confederation of African Football (CAF), has died at the age of 77. The Cameroonian spent 29 years at the head of the continental governing body, assuming the presidency in 1988 and leaving office in 2017. He also held high positions within world governing body FIFA. Hayatou was a member of the Switzerland-based organization's executive committee, now known as the FIFA Council, from 1990 to 2017. He had a brief spell as acting president of the FIFA between 2015 and 2016 after Sepp Blatter was suspended. FIFA president Gianni Infantino paid tribute to Hayatou, who in his youth was a track athlete and basketball player in the post on Eastern Grand. And in August 2021, Hayatou was handed a 1-year ban by FIFA for breaching his code of ethics when signing African football's largest ever deal with French media company Luxury in 2015. The decision was, however, overturned by the Code of Arbitration for Sports. And you Premier League lovers, well, the curtain raiser to the ceremony or the season kicks off today with the Community Shield. Premier League champions Manchester City and FA Cup winners Manchester United will meet at a party at Wembley this afternoon to decide who wears the Community Shield. And the fixture is a repeat of the 2024 FIFA. That's the FA Cup final when United beat City 2-1 at the National Stadium. It's just about 78 days ago. And it's the first time the two Manchester rivals have met in the Community Shield since 2011 when United won 3-2. Eric Ten Hag, who have won the Community Shield a record 21 times, open the new Premier League season next Friday when it hosts Fulham at Old Trafford. The City, who won a record 4th successive league title last season, started defense of their crown at Chelsea on Sunday, 18 August. And, well, I know you guys are now warming up, bubbling, thinking about what happens. Hoping that things will be, the way you want it to be for your, teams in England. The Premier League kicks off with the Community Shield today. So try to see where you are. This is Super Sports on ELBC Radio, and we are here having all of the discussions you may have missed or you want to hear in the sporting world.
So kicks up and the goalkeeper. Oh! Letias gave it a goal. This is unbelievable. Diaz goal. Right on the dead of the match.
For some accountable reason, the goalkeeper doesn't pick the cross. I don't know what was he doing. It's unexplainable. What was goalkeeper Andrew Yeti doing?
And our condolence again to the sporting media, the press union, and the KwaZulu family as the late arrest our colleague today, Molly Trojan KwaZulu, the real Ronaldo. He's going to be late arrest today. Well, just can't say much. But let's see if we can now bring on our guest who has been here with us, who's here with us for the next few minutes to talk about, football and football activities alone here on the Super Sports on the LBC Radio. Good morning. And the president of Stages, not Stages, Senior Female Professionals, Emmett Glasgow. Good morning.
Good morning, Calva, and good morning to the listening public.
All right, so Glasgow, how is it? Let's starting off already. The trip to Guinea started fine. Good stories coming out of Guinea. Your team were winning and coming back home. Not too good for the delegation. How is it now?
Yeah, first of all, we want to just extend our thanks and appreciation to the Almighty God for sparing these kids' life. Like you directly said, the tournament started out good. We won our first 2 games, qualified to the quarterfinals, and they were defeated in the quarterfinal on the 26th. And then the 27th, they decided to come back to Liberia because they were out of the tournament. And they had an accident that 8 person got injured seriously.
8 persons.
Yeah, that I have to, make a decision with my colleagues to go to Guinea and get the injured players back to Liberia. We brought them currently. One person is being admitted at the Yedevi Hospital, and another person, the medics, is in Dusa.
Wow.
Taking treatment, while the other rest are home going for regular treatment at the clinic every day.
8 persons. That's huge number for your club, especially when we get up for next league season.
Yeah, I know it's a tough because the women league is kind of difficult in terms of transferring the players because not many female players like compared to the male part. So looking at dependable players that you think will help you in the league, and some of them got injured. As we speak, our 2 center back got injured.
Wow.
Choice Tupa and Grace Kamara. They're nursing the injury right now, and from the look of things, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure they're going to start the league season.
Wow.
So it's kind of difficult right now.
And as goalkeeper, Lapu, there were this report that she was critical at the time of the accident.
Yeah, if you watch the video, and it was shocking because when you look at the video and you see the position that when everybody got off the car and they started looking around, they couldn't see Lapu, and the coach asked where is Lopu, they could not find her.
Wow.
But then she got stuck, on the bus with her hands, everything. So, yeah, she was in a very critical condition. And again, on this, public meeting, I want to, say a very big thank you to the collaboration, Kasako and Chris, where we, provided the fundings for to go get these, kids from Guinea and bring them here. And when we came, on the instruction of Cassell, that we should take them, straight to the hospital. And they have been, he has been doing very well along with Chris. And they, right now, Labu had a surgery 3 days ago. They had to do the bracing on the hand because there was a little fracture.
Right.
But for now, yeah, she's responding to her treatment. At least she can, walk around, move the hands, and so I think we're getting it.
It means what? You pause your training activities or you continue your training activities?
So because the league about to start, we had a meeting with the coach, the head coach, and the other technical staff, and they advised that we resume training on Tuesday.
Okay.
And see how best with the other players that we get and the one that we hoping to get, see how best we can start the league. Yeah.
Well, senior female professionals been around for a couple of years now. What is the dream, the aspiration of the club?
So I think if you follow senior female professional, since I took over, and I came with this idea because my inner objective is to build a good national team for our country, a female national team. It's not because I've been around different countries, so I decided that senior female professional, I think we're one of the club in the Republic, a female club that don't have foreign players. I decided that we only concentrate on our local players to develop them so we can have a better national team. And today the evidence are all there because senior female professional produce the higher numbers of players on their national team, ranking from the under 17, under 20 to the senior national team. So yeah, we got relegated 2 years back. We fought, brought the club back to the upper league, and we've been competing. I think 2 years ago we went to the final of the Orange Cup. The Orange Cup. But then it was a Petro Trade, and we went to the final, and were defeated by F Injured. We're defeated against F Injured. So again, our dream was, is to see how best we keep pushing to compete in the league, win the league, and go for the CAF. But with the kind of situation until last season, he saw pushing for the Deconte Jackson to come and build it, to strengthen the team. Again, Deconte came over, played about 6 games, and then she went to the WAFU. She performed brilliantly, and right now, as we speak, she in Morocco, with another club. So it's kind of difficult for us right now. But again, with the coach, I have somebody that is very pushing to develop, the young players. They can take the player from scratch. So he keep encouraging us that we will make a big comeback, and we will put in all the necessary resources to empower him to see how best we can put the club back on track.
Well, Super Sports on ELBC Radio, I'm in conversation with Senior Female Professionals President Emmett Glasgow. Why the situation was happening with the Senior Female Professionals, your sister club, Stages Queen, how one of their members killing another football player, we sparked some debate about, the attitude of these girls that we get, and the last Saturday we had a Chris here, and he was suggesting that there's a need for some level of serious concentration where you have maybe psychologists or other professionals to come and try to have some discussion, talks with these ladies. Do you buy that? Do you think it could help our discipline?
I think 100%, and I believe like what Chris said. I think that's the way forward. Like he said, directly say you don't want to judge people based on your sexuality. Yeah, but again, we get this notion in Liberia that Liberia is built on a Christian principle, and people need to follow their where they're coming from in the doctrine. But again, we don't want to scare the girls away. That when you start to talk about their private life or their sexual life, and they talk to each other. So at the end of the day, you push it away, and your club will just be you left with no players.
So it's difficult for you.
So it's difficult, but again, I think that's something that we all can work on. Like Chris said, the FA2 need to come in where they can have a workshop with the kids and bring somebody to be able to talk to them and make them to understand, because you don't want to bully them. And again, for me, it's not something that I want to encourage. And like the incident that happened with the Stadium Queen player, I condemn it in the strongest thing, because I don't want nobody to lose their life. Foolishly on something that that is not worthy, and I think was wrong. I think you saw the post from the president of Stadium Queen. He condemned this in the club for that. But again, like he said, she's a minor. We were all waiting to see the outcome from the police and the parents and things. So I think we will continue to engage, and I think it's the rightful thing to do. That Chris said that the FA and other the stakeholders will be able to organize some workshop, bring people in, experts to be able to explain to the case.
All right, let's talk. Let's the senior female professionals. Who are you partnering with in terms of looking for partners, sponsors? Where are you on that?
So right now we got a sponsorship deal with Hotel Cabana.
Okay.
The owner of Hotel Cabana is Chris Weir.
Okay.
If you look at our jersey in front of it, we signed that deal because it used to be the Crisco Holding, and then it got changed from Crisco Holding to the Hotel Cabana, and we've been on the program of Crisco Holdings, and he has been partnering with us. So so far as the partnership we have.
Mayu is knocking doors for all of the partners.
Yeah, we have I've written so many communication proposals to a lot of entities around here, and we've been knocking their doors. With this season, we done so many communication, about 6 different communications that we have sent out.
Okay.
And we are hoping like 2 of the communications that we sent to people, we're hoping that before the league starts, we'll have a fruitful, conversation and answer for them.
Now let's think about your perception about football, football in general. Now, we still got a couple of years before we go for our next election, but the start of the administration to where we are, what has been your reading? What's your own perspective about football in our country?
Okay, I've been one person that been on the front line to make sure that Liberia football get better, and I want to see where back in the days we used to sit in the stand with our parents watching Liberia football. The stadium is jam-packed. I want to see Liberian players play in the bigger league in Europe and other part of the world. That tomorrow we can build a better national team. That when we go on the field, that we see in our national team, we go to get victory. Not hoping that whether we will win or not, it should be the problem. So I've been one person that been pushing for that, and because of that, so many things happen to me and my club along the way, but I was still deterred because I believe
football has politics.
Yeah.
Even though you say football, no politics.
I know. So I was not deterred, and I kept on pushing, and I believe that we can change the dynamics of football in this country, where people will have more interest again to our league. People will be more attracted to our league, and our national teams will be doing well.
Some other critics of the administration says things are not happening right. Things are not going well. Where do you stand? 50%, 60%.
So
what do you think?
So I've been one person I've been saying that things are not going well, because if you look at our league, Cordova, you've been following the league. If you even follow the National League, if you watch most of the game, the intensity of our league is very slow, very, very slow. And it's it's very easy because you can have a first division team. Those teams are professional teams, right? You can have a first division team training 2 times a week, and you expect them to go and compete in a major competition. We're not heading anywhere.
Yeah.
So those same players for no club, you expect them to play for national teams. Then you expect our national team to win? No. It all is because the league, there's no attraction to the league. People lost interest because we have been pushing that the clubs need to be empowered. In as much, if you follow the league, 95% of the clubs in our league, they are being sponsored by individuals that are taking money for their own pockets and depriving the family for the busy and the needs and putting it towards football.
Yeah.
So the FA itself need to empower those clubs to help. We're not saying that the FA should take on all the responsibility. Okay. So when you get, when you getting help coming from your FA, look, let me just give you an example. When Samuel Eto'o took over the FA in Cameroon, okay, as we stay every month, every first division club in Cameroon received 34,000 from the federation. So with that, so he raised the bar, and then he make it a mandate that every first division player, the minimum wage should be 300 United States dollars. So if you refuse to pay a player, the money, the subsidy you get for the FA, they will take that money and pay the players. So it make the player now, that's their living, that's where they're getting their living from. Okay, that's their source of income. So even if you tell the player you have to train morning and evening, Monday to Friday, that player will not miss a training section.
Because you gotta get the pay.
You gotta pay. Okay, and with that, you can bring in other foreign players to make your league competitive. To make your league competitive. So if you attract a league like that, you will get what you want for your for your league. You will get a better national team because the players will be, the intensity of your league will be high because people will be on the same pace. Okay, and then it will make your league to be a vibrant one.
Unfortunately, the FA seems to be broke itself to do similar thing like Samuel Eto'o did. We don't have the money. FA does not have the money. So
during the COVID time, they released when FIFA was giving out the COVID money and stuff. Listen, man, FIFA is the world governing body for football.
Yeah,
they want to see her members association strong in itself. So FIFA is saying, listen, man, you can come and borrow with no interest. So how you pay back the money? When you're getting your normal subvention, they take up certain percentage. Okay? We sat with the FA president before. You need to, get to FIFA. That will make our leave. Ghana may be doing it. I just read the last time FIFA waived a debt of $10 million to Ghana. Okay? So you can make your league vibrant.
You want the FA to borrow? Take loan.
If you take it from your parent, like your parents, right?
Yeah.
So if you can go borrow money for GD Bank, why can't you take money for FIFA that have no interest? That is 0%. Interest free. So if you're going to go outside of FIFA and you go to a GD Bank that will give you 20-25% interest that you're going to pay back. So why can't you borrow for FIFA and empower your league, empower your clubs? With all the clubs, there is no FA.
No, that's true.
There is no FA with all the clubs. FIFA not sending money because the FA president he himself.
No,
not because of that. It's because
the clubs.
The clubs.
Yeah.
So those are the people you need to look up to. Now, you are trying to put some structure in place. How can I make my league a vibrant league? How can I compete with other West African countries around here? Look, Guinea, Ghana.
It should be the football house you think should take this league for the clubs.
Of course. So the football house cannot go to FIFA and write FIFA directly say you have to come and help us. So we own the Liberia Football Association. So the Football Association want to make her league to be a vibrant league.
Yeah.
So you need to go advocate. Just how when we need it, we as stakeholders will come together. Listen, there's a need.
Yeah.
We have an audience with the executive committee and ask for increment in our subvention. Remember, the subvention was as low as 2,000 plus. We kept pushing, negotiating, and kept claiming. Just a reason, the FIFA forward increased to 3.0. Now, we went back because every time it increased, FIFA add money to the All Members Association. We sat with the administration. We told the president that, listen, since FIFA forward increased, we are appealing that you increase the subvention of clubs to be able to empower the clubs, to be able to help the clubs, so we can function and have a good league. The president said they cannot do it. They don't have the money to do that. So that's why you saw when we went to Congress, because normally when we
that's why you guys were pushing for the budget, not the people.
Yes, that was because the first thing at the ordinary Congress, we went there, and if you can recall, I think the president myself had a heated argument. He asked that you were going to put me out of Congress. And if you notice that day, the budget was impasse.
At the Congress?
At that Congress, the budget it did not come on the floor. So I wrote the FA because most people, the majority of the stakeholders did not pick that up. So I wrote the FA and I complained that the budget was not put on the floor, and the then Secretary General Colley and myself have a conversation about that, and then he said he was going to check, but he showed that the budget was passed, and I said to him, listen, I was at that Congress, we did not put anything about budget on the floor. So he said, okay, if that's the case, then do the communication, and we'll take it out. So we did the communication, senior female professional, and then 2 days after, we received a communication that the budget was impasse. So we called for an extraordinary Congress to go and pass the budget. And so if you saw that at that Congress, because most of the Congress you've been following, and it would just be 2 clubs that would be.
Why clubs can be afraid?
So
why?
So again, like I said, people are afraid to be marginalized because I've been there.
You think so? That the authorities were marginalized?
Yeah. No, just what happened when we went to the Congress the second time and the 13 club voted no. The Secretary General of the Tamil Girls were on a trip for the FA to go outside of Monrovia to go teach in the region, like I think Kema and Bonnie, to go teach
the Western region.
To go help with the TMS system.
Okay.
And immediately we voted no to that particular budget. He knew was removed from the list immediately, and he went straight into the chat room and started to carry on. Again, like I said, people are afraid because they don't want people to tackle them or go after them. But for me, I believe that I move by my conviction. Whatever the situation is, if I see this is wrong, I will speak about it. And you know that I've been speaking on so many issues when it comes to the statutory violation of the administration. We be one club that been engaged in the FA on that. And there are a lot of issues that we be engaged in this administration on. We're all fear or favor because I believe that even if you relegate my club, that will not get me out of football. I can say that I will go there and
come back.
Because I believe that people should be able to speak their mind. People should have diverse view on issues, and not because I don't agree with you, that means that you should go and oppress me. The people that felt oppressed yesterday, today they are empowered, they become the oppressor, and I think it's wrong.
So you think football itself has turned into the way politics is being run in our country? So
like now the people at the arm of football that they heading the football administration now, when you sit with them and talk, they say football is not democracy, it's dictatorship. But I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. We all need a space where people will be able to speak out on issues that they will not be afraid that because they have different view and you will go after them. I think it's wrong of the administration.
But why clubs are finding it difficult in Liberia to get sponsorship? So because the FA not getting it.
So just what I was just going to say, because even the FA says, look, all neighboring countries, they got sponsors, that sponsoring their league up to 10 million, 5 million. Okay, but you get a sponsorship deal for Orange for 195,000. I think so. You should just look at that, Koliba. Look at the amount.
So the FA should set the pace.
Then
the clubs.
Yeah. So like I say again, because people get attracted to things where the way you're going to bring it, the way it's going to be. So if you look at Koliba, we will play the game, right? I'm not talking about the male division.
Female.
So after the game, you go to the FA for K-Inte, and you get a K-Inte of $360 Liberian dollars. $360 Liberian dollars. Tell me. $360 Liberian dollars. So sometimes you go to the game, you hardly get anybody to come and watch the game. It's just the two teams that play and the technical people, and that's it. Yeah, one or two persons.
What should be done with this? What should be done about this?
So, this administration, like I said, they need to burn the league. You need to make the league attractive. I strongly believe that this administration has said they have been there long. When you stay somewhere for long, plenty chocolate thing and start to happen.
The boys been 10 years.
6 years, a small year. They need to be very innovative. 6 years, so you need fresh ideas. You need people now to come on board with new, with new ideas to see how well they can brand the league, to see how well they can put, they can attract people back to our league. So when we go to rush our games, you see the stadium will be packed. Because everybody want competition. Like the last time Chris was saying, we just want to watch the way Facel have branded FC Facel. Right? When they just talk about the test match, practice match with FC Facel and Watala. I left my office
to go see the practice match?
Just to go see that practice match. And when I got there, you won't believe if you see cars parking over like National League.
So it's the FC Facel factor.
Yeah. So people, because the more you make the league attractive, it's because the kind of players there. Okay, if you look at the players and they bring it, all the kids are being hearing those names and all the foreign players. Oh, they get FC Facel now get 3 Moroccan, they get the Moroccan coach, they get a player from Gambia, they bring in the level
Solomon Gray.
So they bring in the level Solomon Gray, they bring in Zach Kringer. All those players, people, they attract more people. So you saw the stadium was jam-packed. People went there to go and watch.
What should the FA? What should be number one thing the FA should do to attract, the fans back to?
So Koliba, I'm not the PRO of the FA. Yeah. So I'm not going to get the FA idea what to do to bring to if the FA need us. I've been around football. I play for all level in this country until I went outside. So this administration believe that once you don't agree with them, They don't want you to be part of anything.
You get the suggestion, they won't take it?
They won't take it. They won't take it. So I've been around football. This administration, this administration appointed 160 persons on different committees, including musicians on different committees. I wasn't appointed on any committee to serve.
Because you are critical?
Of course, it's obvious.
So no critical voices, none of them.
If you can just show me one committee that anybody that feel, that have opposing view to this administration is serving on. Nothing.
Wow.
So even if I've been critical, right, because I want the right thing to happen, put me on the committee and say, listen, what you think can you serve it on this committee? Let me count and let me reject it.
Yeah.
And say no. But you believe that we shouldn't be around football because we have opposing view. It's wrong. Our football will not move forward. I'm not going to teach the FA how to
keep your idea.
Yeah, how to turn it. To run football, how to attract people to come to your game. I'm not going to teach the FA. I'm not the marketing person for the FA, but I strongly believe
is the FA responsibility to get people coming to the game.
Yeah,
but
they need to be
the FA points fingers at you guys. So you as a club, you don't have your own fame. You don't have your own followers. You don't have your own supporters.
Call it back. So we go back to the same discussion. Okay, so you cannot say Singapore don't have fame because when you try to talk to everybody, they go on your Facebook page. Come on.
Yeah.
So
followers you have on Facebook.
So we came from the community, right? Let's just go to women football. Over the years, okay, women football is not something that more people in this country that been following a lot. Okay, that's a lot of interest for the general public for women football. So the way you're going to go about, to brand your league, the way you're going to promote your league, the advertisement, how many times you get women football games going to be played even on the radio by the FA? Yeah,
we started that, but I think a couple of times we did the female. We commented the female game there. But I think we sometimes it being selective. You look at the games that you want to, you think that we call class. So if you get a leg of Shatter and Titami girls play, okay, so you will want to go there to air that game because you feel that Shatter have built a good fan base. Determines the champion, so you bring in more people. But if you have clubs, even that at the bottom of the league table, and people, you give a lot of advertisement, promoting them to carry their games and things. People, even in the communities, will follow to come and watch the games. Okay. We're getting a call from Rochelle Wilson. She's, I think, still in the United States. Madam Wilson, we'll take your call shortly. But let me just tell you, we'll take calls on 0772 876481, 0772 876481, or 0886 464419, 0886 464419. You following on social media, you can also call me on that number. 0886 464419 is an international number. You can call that as well. You can call through WhatsApp, and I will have you live here. So, Madam Rochelle Wilson, you if you place your call again, we will have you participate on the program. This is Super Sports on ELBC Radio. 0772 876481, 0772. Somebody say I called the number too fast. 0772 876481. I mean 0772 876481. 0886 464419. 0777 646100. 0777 646100. And also we will take your calls, Madam Rochelle Wilson, if you just give us a return call. I'm in conversation with Senior Female Professionals President Mr. Glasgow here on our radio this afternoon, this morning. Let me see. This should be an overseas call. Good morning.
Good morning, caller. This is Rochelle Woodson.
Welcome, Madam Rochelle Woodson. People refuse to stop calling you Iron Lady. I don't know why.
No, I know. You don't. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let's hear you quickly.
I was listening to Mr. Glasgow, president for Singapore. I think he made a couple of points, but however, the FA is not really responsible for clubs not burning their own team.
Okay.
They should have the strategy in place to burn their team. I think it will not fall on the FA. Club should be having the mechanism.
Wow. She was calling me directly on number, American number, but it slipped off. I hope you can call back quickly. Let's talk to this other caller. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Ooh, you have to lower your. Let's hear you. Yeah, you're coming through good. Yeah, let's hear you quickly, Winston. Okay. So the blame should be on the clubs. You said the blame should be on the clubs. Okay. All right. Anyway, your parents got to find a way before you the child you can do something somehow. Good morning.
Good morning, Kolba. This is Milton Yoko. I'm calling from here.
Let's hear you quickly, Yoko.
Okay. Sorry for the incident, first of all, for what happened to you. Sorry. We pray that hopefully us will be well very soon. We just speedy recovery. But I want to just say quickly before I end the line off, the teams in Liberia, including MTN, they are all on serial clubs because they don't know how to make their own business. You cannot hold the NFA responsible for the club not selling themselves. MTN contradicting himself. He just said it. Kaseko was able to bring players on the team, and that's the reason a lot of people are pulling to watch Kaseko team playing. Did he say Mr. Musa Rajiv is buying player for him so that people can go see it?
No, you're not talking about Rajiv buying players now.
No, but what he's saying, that's contradicting himself. Kaseko was playing 7 o'clock in the morning. People pull them to look at the team because Kaseko have bought a lot of great players. Kaseko have bought a lot of foreign players. So it was not the NFA that bought a player for Kaseko. It was Kaseko's own business, and Kaseko is making money with the team. That's exactly a team correct. Let him not be able to sell a team, even though everything he put on the NFA, he just talk about Cameroon government. 32 million every year as a football federation. MA did not talk about that. The Liberia government don't give a cent to the Liberia Football Association. But Mr. Musa Rajiv, the best president ever in the nation.
Okay. Good morning. Oh, you dropped the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Cordova.
Let's hear you.
Thank you. For sure, you are calling from Ghana's way.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, Glasgow, good morning.
Good morning.
To Glasgow, let me say my sympathy to the man like that. But yes, what is true that the case is in court? Is it because the case is in court and up to now you are not condemn the act of this girl? And then again to Cordova, the league, we're hearing that the league will be starting September. Up to now, there is no fixture for the Liberia Football Association. So these are some of the things too that make people to now go on the field to watch games. Because about now, we should have the fixture up. But up to the person, you're talking about this starting September. Today is August 10. Maybe the fixture for the Football Association.
Maybe the club president got a fixture already.
No, we don't have
Glasgow got a fixture already.
No, Glasgow don't have fixture. So these are the things. Yes, the club should brand their own thing. But again, too, when Glasgow is saying that Orange has given $195,000 for sponsorship to the local association, that's saying that is an insult to football.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to take another call on this line. Let me see. Let me take your call quickly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly. Let's hear you quickly.
On the issue of the senses or another the toughness, we know every club has their own issues. If we look at it, we share the
Okay, let me talk to this other caller. Good morning.
Good morning,
Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, this is Dennis Swain. I join you from Gatineau.
Let's hear you.
Look, you see, Koluba, I think last season you guys started something on the radio in terms of commentary on some games.
Yeah.
But Koluba, the problem is with somebody, let's say the clubs in Liberia. I think if you look at England, most of the clubs that are there, they put in a system wherein their games are covered on a weekend basis. I think our clubs in Liberia, they are yet to grab that ideology in terms of making the football sector a vibrant area. If you believe in that sector, like Glasgow and others, they could empower their club in terms of during Saturday, right?
Okay.
I think a Glasgow team is playing, Glasgow should pay for that space and that ERBC can go and cover where other people in the New York County follow the game.
The poor are crying for money. Okay. Tony Kokwe, good morning.
Good morning, Kolba. Good morning to the listening audience and good morning to Mr. Glasgow in studio.
Let's say quickly.
Yeah, just to comment quickly on the issue of the branding of the league. If Glasgow will say the FA on his part is not branding the league, I mean, that's baffling because, Kolba, as you may recall, ERBC is one of our partners when it comes to broadcasting or perhaps promoting the activities of the Football Association. Over 30-minute exclusive radio program. We also have another radio program on Hot FM for a full hour every Saturday. And excluding that, could not even covering the league for quite a long time. At first, we only had the Football Association single page, that's the Liberia Football Association page on Facebook that talks about the activities of the Football Association. But based on the fact that you have innovative people within the media department, today we have exclusive page for the first division, the second division, the women's division as well. And likewise, all sub-associations across the country, so that it just can be one channel where people can be able to go to get all of those information. Apart from the social media pages, stakeholders who are in those chat rooms where we have football discussions, those informations are also disseminated there. It's all about branding and marketing. Okay. Because once you do that, you also have to make it attractive. And
thank you, Tony. We actually gone out of time. The time up here. Sorry, I can't continue with the call. Sorry. But let's hear your response quickly, Mr. Glasgow.
Okay. Again, thanks again to everyone that called. And I can understand Mr. Yoko frustration. I did not say that the FA should come and brand our club. It's not what I said. And I believe that the FA is not doing more.
They are doing some, but not more.
Yeah, and I still maintain that.
Okay. What you doing? 60%? They're doing 60%?
40%.
40%.
So they need to do. Yeah, they need to do more.
Okay.
They need to be more innovative. Like I said, when you stay long somewhere too much, you start to get things, wrong.
You already have the fixtures?
No.
Some are talking about the fixture.
No, we haven't got the fixture.
And the league is kicking off.
So I just
a month.
Yeah, and I just got the information. I don't know how confirmed is it that they are pushed the league to October. That's what I heard. And again, so to everyone that called, people talking about the club are not are not branding themselves. If you've been following the league, I don't know whether they're really following the league. And even with the FA, okay, the FA itself, like we said, and one of the call, like Faustino, if you're going to get a sponsorship deal for 195,000, how? That tell me how you going to, how you can bring a league with a sponsorship deal 195,000. 95,000, and we carrying the image of that company on our jersey in our favorite league.
Glasgow, we let's hold you there because we actually thanks for coming. We hope we have another time more to talk about Liberian football and the issues. And next week we hope to talk to the delegation from Paris, the team Liberia. Hope we can have the sports minister here next week, Saturday, to talk about that. But until then, join me on Monday when I'm here with the World of Sports at the afternoon 3:15. Kolobaz is my name. Our condolence to Molly Trojan Kazulu's family, the wife and the son. He's been laid to rest today. It's hard to speak about that really. Bye-bye.
Costa gave us victory. Costa gave us victory. Costa gave us victory. Costa